What's up, gang? I hope all is well. Much love and big shout outs to my YouTube family. I miss y'all. Much love and shout out to my my Discord/Patreon gang. I see y'all. And welcome to anyone who has just found my channel. You are not here by coincidence, child. To know more about me, who they affectionately call Mama Magical, please feel free to visit my website that shows at the beginning and end of the video, or feel free to text and call the number that you see at the beginning and end of the video. So yes, man, let me tell y'all, my gang, y'all do not play. Even when I'm not on here, y'all be texting, calling me, making sure I'm good. Y'all be thinking about me in my absence, and I'm just so appreciative of all of you. You guys been riding with me since day one, and I don't take any of it for granted. Y'all encourage me to keep coming back on this YouTube thing, y'all, because I'm telling you, Mama Magical be so busy elsewhere, but I gotta touch down with my gang. Anyway, y'all, y'all been texting me about the P Diddy stuff. Y'all know we've been kind of following Puff Daddy, P Diddy, Sean Combs, Dr. Love, and all them other names he got for about like a year now, right? Y'all let me know in the comments, right? We've been kind of started like our own little series on P Diddy, right? So shit has hit the fan, y'all. We about to just go ahead and read the room. I got Big Mama out right here. Yes, Miss Premonition. So we finna just open up and just see the energies that come out that's around him. And then y'all already know how we do, okay? We're gonna jump over to the tarot and we're gonna get some more details. So we finna just let Miss Mama speak really quickly. See what comes out with him. P Diddy, P Diddy, P Diddy. Sean Combs, Sean Combs, Sean Combs. Show us the energies that's around him. Spirit into his. Also allow us to see a little bit into the near future. As relates to his current alignment of circumstances. It's revealed to us. This man, he just got so much going on. Not only does he have the criminal charges against him, he still got a whole bunch of civil lawsuits that is just, you know, stacked up like dominoes and cards. Excuse me, y'all. Reunited, someone new, found, road trip. Let me find out this. Ooh, Diddy sick? Is Diddy sick? Look at this, y'all. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Envy. He done pissed somebody off. He done pissed somebody off, y'all. Y'all already know Hollywood, the elites, those big wigs like they be calling. He done fucked the wrong person over, y'all. He done did it. And that's why he is going down the way that he is going down. Because since the early 90s, Diddy been doing the same thing, right? So why now? Now, what I'm looking at, let me straighten these cards out for y'all so y'all can see, right? This is what I'm looking at right here. I'm looking at reunited, right? Reunited. The way that I'm looking at this, I'm not really thinking about people, but I'm looking at this, the way my spirit's got it processing to me, I should say. It's almost like your past is coming back to hunt you, right? All the things that he thought he was finna get away with, now his past is meeting his future, and his present, so to speak, as well. It's come back on him. That's the way my spirit's got me reading it. There's people new. There's other people that will pop up in this case. Come through, spirit. Reveal it, child. Reveal it to us. There's going to be more people. We know this man cannot do all of this work by himself, right? This talks about the things that the feds found. That's how I'm reading this. Remember, they came out and said this man had 1,000 damn bottles of baby oil, defaced weapons, and so on and so forth, right? This is how they got him. I'm looking at the word disaster, right? And I'm going to look at natural disaster, right? We know that this can talk about weather, so on and so forth, but we got to understand the context of what we're asking here, right? What we're looking into. To me, naturally, this was going to happen to him. This disaster. It was just impending this entire time. There's no way that he was going to think. He probably did think, but we're going to ask the tarot about that he can just fly through life and nothing was going to come out of this, right? He was going to continue to violate, threaten, blackmail, coerce, so on and so forth to people, and it was not going to come to naturally. What goes up must come down, right? Natural laws is what I'm looking at. The natural laws, period. You can't deny, you cannot defy those, right? Sick. This is how he's feeling right now, y'all. Sick. And he may be physically sick, though. Let me find out his ass had a plan to get the hell up out of here. Let me find out he was finna pull a Russell Simmons gang. And then it's reversed, so I'm looking at that. Even though it's the Oracle deck, sometimes I may pay attention to the orientation. So anyway, let me find out his ass had a plan to skip town, skip over the waters. And it just didn't pan out the way that he thought it was going to. Denied. He probably really thought that he was finna get up out this whole situation. And, you know, and then he finna just go live over in Bali and kumbaya with Russell Simmons, right? Reconcile. Reconcile. This is interesting to me because even though Diddy had a lot of women, it makes me think about Young Miami. But it also makes me feel like him trying to claim that he's going to right his wrongs as well. You know, every time, you know, they're always saying that people don't be sorry. They're just sorry that they got caught. I feel like this is kind of how he was trying to show himself to the court. To the courts. And it was like, no, don't apologize now. Remember, he tried to come out and apologize to make this public apology to Cassie, right? Who he did not even hit up himself. Trying to basically, you know, take accountability in that moment. I'm sorry, having that kind of innocent look, but it's not working. Here, shout out to Miss Premonition. She don't be playing. And look at this intruder. Warning. Warning. So for me, this also kind of puts me in the mind of the feds coming into his home, combing through his home, finding things as well. I'm going to pour 3 more. His career. His career is definitely going to be affected. Approved. Contracts ran out. Reverse. Who he pissed off? A phone call that was tapping this man's phone. They have been tapping to see. They have been building this case up against Diddy for a while. Now, interesting to me, I wonder what this approval is about. Because we know he was denied actually bond, right? They did not grant him that bail. So I'm wondering what this approval is about. More text messages, phone calls and text messages. They got a track record of all these things. See, the feds cannot indict you until they have some really solid evidence that they feel that will stand up undoubtedly in court, right? Surgery, injury, all the injury. See, and this is why. This is interesting, right? Because from what I read, that as Sean Combs was, you know, as his lawyers were arguing on his behalf, saying that he would not be a threat, from what I heard in court, they actually referenced the video footage of Cassie running through the hotel looking very distraught and scared, right? So this reminds me of abuse, and this is why they use that to say that he was a danger to society. Vacation is reversed, though. I feel like Diddy's ass thought he was finna get up out of here, y'all. He thought he was finna get up out of here. Fire. Fire. Got the internet on fire. Accidents. Now, this for me, this is, I'm gonna tell y'all how Spirit got me reading this, right? They said that Diddy was behind a lot of acts that, heinous acts, or, you know, where people were harmed. This remind me of him. They said allegedly he had blew up Kid Cudi's car because he found out, I believe, Cassie was messing with Kid Cudi. And I don't know, was he ever behind any arsony? Did someone find out that their house was burned down, or they just, you know, who knows the stuff that this man, see, these are threat tactics, right? And this is another thing that he has been accused of, threatening people. Celebration, somebody real happy that his ass is in jail. And look, confessions, but it came out reversed. So this man is going to continue to plead not guilty, right? This entire time. More mail. Loss. However, it's reversed, because what was lost, what he thought he covered up, has now been found. Come through, Spirit. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna put Miss Mama's up, okay? Y'all know Miss Premonition, she don't play. If you got the Premonition deck, let me know in the comments how she been working with y'all. So let's get to it. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to the tarot. We're going to see what comes out. This man, child. Let's see. P. Diddy. It's the freak off for me. It's the police and the feds and CNN actually using the word freak off. Y'all, I don't know if it's me, but that is just funny as hell to me. That really, really tickles me. So first of all, let's just peep into Diddy's energy at this time. Y'all think he's scared? Y'all think he nervous? Or do you think he kind of riding on his ego? Like, because y'all got to think about it. This man has been rich for like damn near, 2 decades now. So for him to be living in the lap of luxury, being a shot caller, this whole time to his ass sitting up in a small little shoebox cell with no food. I'm sure they feed him something, but not what he used to, right? I mean, not knowing what's going to happen. I really fear for his mental health. But hey, could we fear more for his mental health? than we do for the people that are threatened by him and scared and do not want him out. Y'all let me know. Do you think that he deserved that bail, y'all? Let me know. So you think he was too much of a danger and a risk? Okay, so let's see. How's he feeling right now, Spirit? Please reveal to us. Ooh, Spirit ready to speak. His mental health. How is he feeling? Let's see. His luck ran out. Like his luck ran out. Ooh, he is not himself at all. See, he used to be the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, especially reverse, she's real cocky, right? Well, upright. She can't be. Oh, it depends on how you read her. But at one point, Diddy was the man. Don't pay attention to the gender of the card. Think about the energy. The Queen of Wands is someone who is very, very attractive. Whether you think he's physically attractive or not, from what I hear, Diddy has an energy that makes people look at him. He can wow you with a lot of things. Very show-off like type of energy, right? Sometimes it's not about somebody's look, but it's their swagger, right? That's what the Queen of Wands energy talks about. She's overly confident, right? You can't tell her shit. But when she is reversed, baby, listen, she is the most insecure person that you can ever think of, that you would ever know. His insecure, he is very, very feeling fragile. He is not feeling himself. He is not like himself as well. This represents him, the Hierophant. Not only is this Hollywood, baby, y'all already know we call this Hollywood here, but also this represents his judgment day. I look at him, I look at this, no, this is not the justice card. This is not the judgment card, but y'all already know how Mama Magical, I read by what my spirits tell me. I always take that into consideration first. And this just talks about a higher authority, right? The Hierophant is a higher authority. He's not used to higher authorities over him. Not like that. We all know everybody got somebody to answer to. So there was elites over him, but usually those elites, because he had a partnership with them, they protected him from things like this, you know. So, but not anymore. He feels very, very vulnerable. Nine of Wands shows me, you know, reverse, that his luck has run out. That's how he's feeling. Very, very unlucky at this time. He is fighting for his life. Five of Wands as well. Spiritually, he's having a moment. I would say that with the King of Cups. He's still trying to hold his composure. The King of Cups is up for right now. This lets me know he's still trying to maintain himself. But it's only been but 48 hours, so we shall see. But all of his plans, he like, damn, nothing worked out. Eight of Pentacles reversed. We just knew if I gave up my mama's house, if I turned in my passports, if I said I have 24-hour off-duty police surveillance, you know, I knew that they was just going to take that. Hell, I even offered them $500 million. He knew that that was going to work. His lawyers pumped him up and hyped him up and made him feel like it was going to work, but it did not. He was not expecting that. He always thought that his money would buy his way out, and it did not happen. King of Pentacles. They just have too much evidence here on him. This talks about years, years worth of evidence. Nine of Cups. He's still praying for a miracle. He's still praying that somebody come through and offer him a very sweet deal. He's still very much praying about that. I feel like that he is being watched harder. I don't know if he's like in protective custody, but I do feel like because of who he is, his status, that they are, of course, the courts are very aware of that, and they are trying their best to make sure that he doesn't unalive himself. Because remember, I believe I think it was Jeffrey. Is it Jeffrey Epstein? Is the one that took his life? Somebody let me know. But in that same federal court, in jail. So, child, listen, okay? They are very much watching him too, to make sure that he does not harm himself. So he was denied bail twice, child. Let's look. They show his kids walking out of the courthouse, looking very, very sad, down, pitiful, if you will. You know, I'm gonna just do an overall general. No, I'm not gonna do that because that's too many different energies. I'm going to see how is his look-alike, his mini-me feeling, you know, because, you know, he's been very vocal about his, oh, look at this, what came out. Very fucked up, very sad. This is how he's feeling. Five of Cups, very disappointed. See, his children, too, thought that they were going to get out. Ten of Wands, a burden he feels very burdened and weighed down. You know, he really doesn't really know himself outside of the life his father had already provided for him. He's doing all he can. He's going to do all he can to try to get his father out. And then we have this death reverse. This talks about him just feeling in limbo. This is how he feels, just stuck. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? He knows as well, too, that a lot of people are up against his father. A lot of people are celebrating what happened to his father. Rightfully so, if these things are true. And he has to deal with that, the scrutiny of public opinion, having to fight and argue against people on the internet and even in real life, you know. We have this 9 of Swords here as well. He's trying his best to hold up, but mentally it's still messing with him. Mentally, he's still messing with him. His mom is around him still as well. His mom is around him as well. Yeah, he's gonna try his best to get his fathers out. But see, his father, not fathers. But see, the thing about him, their children are very aware of their father's crimes. They know that their father is not innocent. So y'all, before we get into some more questions, we finna just hit it. I'm finna just, because we read in the room, right? So we already know other people is involved, right? But there's one name that keeps getting repeated. And I think y'all know that one name I'm finna say. Jay-Z. Everybody keeps saying Jay-Z is next. Jay-Z is next. Jay-Z is next. So let's read Jay-Z's energy about what has happened to P. Diddy, right? How is he feeling? Is he scared? Is he shaking in his boots? Is he nervous? Is he paranoid? Is he, you know, worried, essentially? Does he have anxiety? Is he in fear? Let's see how Jay-Z feels about what has happened to P. Diddy. Is he worried at all about charges being brought up against him for anything that may be in relation? Oh yeah, there's lots of guilt here. Not this man really reflect. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's just crazy. Okay, it's not funny at all. But this man thinking back on everything his ass has done. Okay, everything from the beginning up until now, from the beginning of his damn career and all the dirt that he has done. He is very much guilty of things. 7 of Swords. He knows, you know, that he does not have a clean record like that. And he's very, very, but see, the thing about Jay-Z, he does have a cockiness about him. He doesn't feel like nobody's going to come for him because he still got the elites right here on his side. The high priest is reversed. He's still on the right side of the right people, right? He has not pissed the wrong people off. In other words, he's not really ready. And I mean, not ready, but he's not really too much worried, you know, about them coming back, about things coming back. They're taking some sort of action as of now on him. He's not worried about that. But however, he has been thinking. So what I'm saying is, without sounding contradicting, you know how you can think about something, but you brush it off like, yeah, but I ain't worried about that. See, he messed up because of X, Y, and Z. See, I got my shit tight. You know, I'm good over here. I'm smart. You know, even though I know I'm guilty, I know I've done shit, you know, but the right people have buried that. You see how the high priest is reversed, talks about, is in close proximity. It sits right on top of here, of this 7 of Pentacles, you know. So this is the elites have covered up his dirt so far, you know, and he knows that. Like I said, he's still on the right side of the right people, right? So there's still a cockiness to him, right? See, he ain't too worried. He ain't too worried. He said, I got a wife, kids. I know I'm doing the right thing, right? Really interesting. But don't get it twisted. There are times when things run across his mind naturally. So he feel like, sure, I'm still good right now. I'm good. I'm doing the right thing. See, he messed up because he didn't know what he was doing. But I know what I got this. Very, very arrogant like. So that makes me, we gonna see, y'all. We going to see. Okay, so let me see. I had some more questions that I want to ask. I had them right here on the side because I didn't want to forget nothing. Okay, so let's see. So I want to know which The High Priestess reverse already lets me know that, you know, it's people that are higher than him. The upper, people in the upper room, right? The elites. Some would call the Illuminati, right? Are there spiritual forces? We're just going to dig a little bit deeper because I know I've seen it. I know it's there. But is there any hidden forces or influence negatively affecting Diddy's case? Spirits. Let's see. Let's see, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all think it is? Let's see. So y'all already know, since this is, y'all, we're going to keep reading on Diddy. So don't even worry, y'all. Don't trip. We're going to keep reading on him. This is not going to be the last reading. So y'all let me know in the comments what y'all want to know. Absolutely, Three of Pentacles. Absolutely. There are people at work that's going to try to make sure that he is they're trying to use Diddy as an example of something, just like they did R. Kelly, right? That's what's going on. And don't to get it twisted, Queen of Cups, she's a spiritual worker. She's a psychic. She works very closely with spirits as well. And that's why he cannot grow. He cannot prosper. The Empress reverse, she's very prosperous. She's very successful when she's upright, but when she's down. And then I'm looking at the number 3 here, right? 3 talks about, yes, 3 is the number of road opening and communication, but it also talks about intervention and third-party influence, right? That may be intervening or interceding, you know, and making sure certain things happen, right? Absolutely. Look at this water, all this spiritual energy here. Absolutely. Page of Wands reverse. They're taking everything from him. They are taking everything from him. Y'all too big for his own self, y'all. Let's see. What else we want to ask? What else? We already asked about their kids. Like I said, I don't want to make this too long because I know we're going to continue to read on this. Y'all just let me know down in the comments. See, I would ask how is this going to affect his career, but Spirit, Miss Premonition, she already told us, you know, how is this going to affect his career? She already let us know that it will impact it. Let's see. What are the chances of P. Diddy being completely, all charges dropped, right? Spirit. Will he get out of this? Will he get out of these charges? Will he potentially, because things can always change, get out of these charges based on everything that is happening to him now? He definitely gonna keep trying, but he's not gonna be successful. He's going to give up people. He's going to do a Nino Brown. That's what it's looking like to me. He's going to do a Nino Brown. He is going to try to pull in. If they see, he ain't going to go out quietly like R. Kelly. This is what my spirit is telling me. He is going to be like, listen, I want the only one that's doing this. Y'all just going to sit back and not say nothing? No. If I go down, it's a whole lot of other people that's going to come with me. He's finna try to that. So I feel like that is going to be his, that's going to be his winning card. If he has one, if they grant it. It may reduce it. I don't know if they're going to totally let him free, but who knows? But this is what it's looking like to me. That's going to be the money card. He is going to try to give up other people. All those that was doing, look at them naked people right there. All those that was in the freak offs with him, he is going to try to give up names, but it's not going to, even with him doing that, it's still going to be really hard for this man to get out. It's a lot. It's going to be very, very hard. But 5 of Pentacles reverse, if he gives up the right person, he might be able to get out. He might be, we'll see though. Because remember, there are spiritual forces. It's the elites, you know, That's a dangerous game for him to give up certain names too. He knows that. He knows that. But he's going to keep trying. He has a lot of fight in him, and so do his lawyers have a lot of fight of him, a lot of fight in them left, because he's paying them a lot. But Diddy might start running out of money. I'm looking at how these cards is looking too. We're going to see though. Y'all. Y'all, listen. Where Mama Magical at? Let's go to the... Before we close out, I have to pull some cards from the Mama Magical deck. My day ones. Before we close out the reading, we're going to pull these cards and just see what else come out, y'all. Any final messages? I think the next time I'm going to use the shadow deck for the next reading with Diddy. That's what we're going to do next time, y'all. So any final messages before we close out? As it relates to P. Diddy. Oh, okay. Wow, y'all, look, I can't make this up. Look what came out. Protection, reverse. Remember, when we opened up, Spirit says he was very, very vulnerable in this time. He's losing confidence. He's also protected. They are watching him. They're watching him to make sure he don't harm himself. But as far as the protection that he used to have by them elites, them Hollywood people, he don't have it no more. And look what came out right on the side of it. Look deeply. Come through, Spirit. Look deeply. Take a very good look at the situation. There was so much more that you should know. Read between the lines. Spirit said we got to look deep. This is deep, y'all. This is deep. Let's see what else come out, y'all. Before we end the reading, y'all, don't forget to bring me y'all questions. To post y'all questions in the comments. Take care. Oh, yeah, his ass shot. Look at this. Spiritual contract. Oh, we got a weeks. Oh, shock. Surprise. So Spirit coming through with the timeline. Intuition. Family. I hope his sons ain't had nothing to do with this, because they say Justin did, child. Cleanse. That means he very dirty. Abusive. Initiate. Then third party. Come through, Spirit, and confirm everything we were just talking about. We just talked about third party influences and intervention. Very abusive. So Spirit says he is guilty of, this speaks of the energy of sexual, physical, mental, verbal, and drug abuse. Come through, Spirit. And we even got a timeline. Spirit says in the matter of weeks, more things are going to reveal itself. Weeks, days, next week, or a few weeks. And then right after that, surprise and shock came out. Wow. I'm feeling like you're going to try to pull a Nino Brown, y'all, and then relocate, reverse. That man ain't going nowhere, y'all. And look at the bottom of the deck. Guilty. Come through, Spirit. Guilty. Guilty. The word guilty has come out. And I don't care about it being reversed, because I got cards in here to let me know when somebody is innocent. Spirit don't make no mistake. Y'all, listen. I don't know, y'all. It's looking pretty dark with R. Kelly. I don't think R. Kelly even thought, that he was going to, once you are used to being ahead, getting charged and calling all the shots, right? Listen, R. Kelly didn't think he was going to get 30 years. He didn't think. They even let that man bail out and put his ass right back in there. Show me the energy that surrounds him. South, east, and west. Oh, wow. Let me tell y'all, this energy specifically talks about somebody that is very self-entitled. And they gave him the 666s on here. Let me tell you something. Spirit is doubling down. This is the universe speaking to him. This energy specifically talks about people that are entitled with bad intentions. People that have caused misfortune in other people's lives, loss in other people's lives, right? Negative influence has caused so much harm. But what's interesting about this energy here is that this specifically talks about someone that has spiritual attachments, lower vibrational energy. Some would even call demons, negative spirits that have attached themselves to him. But see, the thing is about this type of energy, that say if I was reading for one of y'all and this came out like this, I would definitely double check and confirm in other ways. But I would warn this person, don't allow anybody demons to become yours, because he got the type of spiritual attachments. He got so many demons on him, so many spirits, negative spirits that are sucking his life, that he's not even in control of himself. Something has taken over. Something has taken residence in this person's body. So it's to the point where they can also, those same spirits can also leech and attach themselves to other people, like sexually transmitted demons. So everybody that this man has slept with, everybody that this man has come in close, I'm going to say everybody that he's come in close contact with, but definitely people that are around him and in close proximity with him all the time, and definitely those who had relations to him, has always been in danger of having those demons attach themselves to him. He spreads demons and spirits, y'all, to other people. They gave him a triple right here. They doubling down. This is the universe that has stepped up. It's definitely above us now. All right, gang, I love you all so much. Let me know in the comments, like I said, you know, if y'all have any questions for the next reading. I love y'all, gang. See y'all soon. Peace and blessings. Be safe out here, y'all. It's crazy in these streets, y'all.